Hello, and welcome to today's presentation. Today we'll be looking at High Tech AAC. This is part 3 of an AAC series focused on low-tech, mid-tech, and high-tech augmentative and alternative communication. So for our objectives, this is part 3 of an AAC training series focused on High Tech AAC and how it supports communication across different settings and needs. We will cover common high-tech AAC systems, including dedicated speech-generating devices, tablet-based AAC, eye gaze AAC, and switch access AAC, along with how they are used, their benefits and limitations, and their key considerations for implementation. AAC, also known as augmentative and alternative communication. There are several different forms of AAC, ranging from no-tech systems to high-tech AAC refers to electronic communication tools that allow users to create messages and generate speech. Unlike mid-tech AAC, which relies on pre-recorded messages, typically, high-tech AAC systems often allow users to create new messages using symbols, words, or text. Many systems also offer multiple ways to access communication, including through touch, eye gaze, and adaptive switches. Common examples include dedicated speech-generating devices, tablet-based AAC, eye gaze systems, as well as switch access AAC. The Nova Chat is a dedicated speech-generating device designed specifically to support communication. It allows users to select symbols, words, or pictures on the touchscreen, and then the device generates spoken messages. One of the biggest advantages of the Nova Chat is that vocabulary can be personalized to the individual and expanded over time. The device is also portable, making it easy to carry between environments while supporting a variety of communication needs. Like many dedicated speech-generating devices, the Nova Chat requires regular programming, vocabulary updates, charging, and routine maintenance. Users and communication partners may also need support in organizing and customizing the vocabulary over time. Next up is the TDI series, which is an example of an eye gaze AAC device. Eye gaze AAC uses specialized cameras to track where a person is looking, allowing them to select words, symbols, or messages without using their hands. Although eye gaze is the primary access method, the device can also be accessed using touch, switches, or a keyboard. One of the biggest advantages of eye gaze AAC is that it provides communication access without physical touch while supporting independent communication. These devices can also support computer access and environmental control. Because eye gaze systems rely on accurate eye tracking, they require proper positioning and calibration. Performance may also be affected by different lighting conditions or fatigue, and users also may benefit from training and ongoing support. Tablet or iPad-based AAC uses communication software on a tablet or mobile device to generate spoken messages. Popular AAC apps downloaded include TD Snap, TouchChat, and Proloco to Go. These apps generate speech using symbols, words, or text, and vocabulary can be personalized and updated as communication needs change. One of the biggest advantages of tablet-based AAC is that it uses familiar and portable technology that some individuals may already have in their homes to support communication across home, school, work, and community settings. However, tablet-based AAC requires a compatible tablet, regular charging, and software updates, as well as the additional cost of AAC apps. Many users also benefit from a protective case or a mounting system for everyday use. The Accent 1000 with a motor switch is one example of a switch access AAC system. Switch access AAC allows individuals to operate a communication device using one or more adaptive switches instead of a touchscreen. Users select messages by activating one or more switches, which can be positioned to match the individual's motor abilities. One of the biggest advantages of switch access AAC is that it provides communication access for individuals with limited motor control. while supporting independent communication through scanning methods. However, these systems typically require setup and additional equipment such as a key guard. Because scanning is often used to select messages, communication can be slower than direct touch access, and programming or ongoing adjustments may be needed over time. High Tech AAC devices offer several important benefits. One of the primary benefits is that they can provide clear voice output while supporting large, expandable vocabularies that can continue growing with the individual. Many systems also offer multiple access methods, allowing communication to be matched to a person's motor abilities. Because these devices are highly customizable, they can support communication in many different settings such as home, school, at work, and in the community and healthcare settings. By providing flexible communication options, High Tech AAC can increase participation, independence, and opportunities for meaningful interaction. While High Tech AAC offers many benefits, there are also some limitations to consider. These devices require charging or battery power and often need regular programming, software updates, and ongoing maintenance. Compared to lower tech AAC options, high tech AAC systems are generally more expensive, and they also may require technical support. Despite these considerations, high tech AAC can be an effective communication tool when matched appropriately to an individual's communication needs, abilities, and goals. High Tech AAC is part of a multimodal communication system. It can be used independently or alongside no-tech, low-tech, and mid-tech AAC depending on the individual's communication needs. High Tech AAC also helps support consistent communication access across different environments and situations. Overall, AAC is a system, not a single tool. High Tech AAC is accessible, expandable, and personalized to meet an individual's communication needs. It supports communication through speech generation, expandable vocabulary, and access methods tailored to the individual.